Hi guys, Jesse Keim here with another Final Cut tutorial. This video I'm going to show you guys how to capture from a tape with a camera into Final Cut Pro. The next video I will show you guys how to capture using a tapeless system, shooting on either SD cards or a hard drive camera. So first thing you need to do is open up Final Cut Pro, go to System Settings, make sure your Capture Scratch and everything is set up to save on your folder so that you don't accidentally save your footage on someone else's. Say if you're using a computer lab to capture and other people use that computer. Alright, so I have my footage on a mini DV tape. I have a little Panasonic Handycam, and I have that connected to the computer with a FireWire. And we're going to, first thing we need to do is make sure the camera is connected. So we'll go to View, and in the older versions of Final Cut Pro it'll be somewhere around here, and it'll just say refresh AV devices. Now in Final Cut 7 you have to go to external video, refresh AV devices, so that resets everything. You have to have your camera turned on and you need to have the FireWire plugged in, and now Final Cut Pro is speaking directly with the camera. So to capture the footage you can go to File, Login Capture, or the shortcut key for that is Command 8 or Apple 8. I like saying Apple 8 because the older Mac computers had an Apple instead of the command key, so I'll just call it Apple 8. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to open up the Login Capture window with Apple 8, and you can see it takes a little second to speak with the camera. Right now you can't see anything. We'll have to check out the what we have as far as settings here. Up here it'll show you how much free space you have on your device. Say you have you're saving on an external hard drive or your computer's hard drive. It'll show you how much and roughly how many minutes, how much time I guess you can capture for. So I got a good amount of time. First thing we want to do is make sure that the audio and the video are capturing. You can also preview your audio if you want to listen to it while you capture. You can also turn off video and just keep audio if you want to, if you're capturing a voiceover, so you don't have to use all of that extra space capturing blank footage, blank video. We're going to go into device control because I want to see if I can actually control my camera with Final Cut Pro. If you're feeling a little nervous about that and you don't think the camera will interact well with Final Cut, keep that on non-controllable device. But I will do FireWire NTSC because that's the format that I shot, and this will be digital video NTSC and 48 kilohertz. You can pick all different types of formats, but DV-NTSC is basically standard in the United States. So we have everything set up. You could name this before you import it. I'm going to name this dirt bike. I have some footage from riding a dirt bike back in the early 2000s, maybe even the 90s, so we have some old footage. And now let's see if we can control this right here. We'll hit play. Oh, there we go, we can see some footage there. So we're just going to do it the old-fashioned way. We'll back it up a little bit. We'll go to the in point. And alright, let's see if we could do that. I'm going to hit play. And once it starts rolling, we can capture. I'll hit capture now. And now you can see that everything that you can see is being captured. and we'll hit escape when we're finished. Now don't get worried, this footage right here looks a little worse than how it actually will be later on. That's because the computer doesn't want to waste resources on showing a crisp, clear, full definition picture. It wants to save its resources because you really don't need to see a high quality image here. So we'll let that run through and we'll hit escape. That's about enough footage. Now you can see it wants to entitle the next clip Dirt Bike 2 because I already had Dirt Bike 1. So if you have multiple takes, you can you could do intro 1, intro 2, intro 3, and Final Cut already will rename new files for you. So we have that. We got 43 seconds. I'll double click that. That brings it into the viewer, and this is the final footage. And basically that's it. Now you have that captured. That will be right here. You could drag and drop that into the timeline if you want. You just grab that there, drop it in. Now you can see it's over here, the canvas. That will also be in the Capture Scratch folder in your Final Cut folder that you designated earlier. Alright, check back next time and we will show you how to import high definition footage or standard definition footage with a tapeless system.